I don't get it. I don't get it. After what happened today in the news, my son told me, and I was crushed. I was crushed. I stopped doing what I was doing. I had no desire to do what I was doing to make money. I came home. I stopped at the grocery store, came home. And here cooking some greens. Something I ain't been able to do. I don't have no regular schedule, doing nothing no more. Out here trying to repair my life from the damage these folks has done. Now, they good at getting you in debt. Talking about your problems. Finding shit for you to pay, accumulating bills and debt and financial situations. So when it's time for you to apply for something, you ain't gonna be able to get it. They want my son to live like a bum, like he homeless. Something I told him when he was a kid. I told him I wanted him to finish school so he wouldn't end up. I said, you don't want to be a bum, do you? But my son took himself out of school. He went a different route. But these recording my life as bastards decided they was going to do exactly what I told him I didn't want to happen for him. So he didn't finish school. My son didn't finish school. I hated it, but he turned out okay. But you got these bastards doing this shit. Coming around here trying to make real the words I spoke as he was coming up as a kid. Stuff I told him not to do. He was ending up doing. Something I didn't want him to be. They trying to make him be. Stuff I spoke on the line at Warren Truck Plant I didn't want to do. So I somehow ended up in, which was trucking. Stuff I mentioned end up being somebody else's invention. The length of these people go through, it's fucking unbelievable. These people destroy. And and I'm wondering, where do these motherfuckers get their money from? How you get all this money? How they getting their money to have this good credit? You can afford these luxurious apartments. You can get approved like that. Ain't nobody destroying your life. Where the money coming from? I tell you, all these fucking scams, fucking crooked shit they got going on. Shit you doing to me. That's where you get the money from. The little game with the lottery. You ever thought about that? Why is it that they always get the luxurious shit? Got the best credit. Claim they got all this money. Get to do everything. Live luxurious lives. While we're around here fucking struggling. Why? Where you get off? Where you getting this money from? The financial scam is them people. They the ones scamming. They the one creating this shit. I ain't creating this shit. After that news, my son told me I had no desire to do anything else today. I ain't want to be around nobody. I don't want no motherfucker. Don't come around fucking me. I don't want to be bothered with it. Then when I try to make my videos and talk about this shit, let me tell you the length of this control shit going on. These motherfuckers are control my emotions. Every time I try to make a video about being angry about something, all of a sudden my eyes start watering to the point where they want to make it look like I'm crying or tears coming out my eyes. That don't be me. It happened every time I started trying to make a video when I'm very angry and upset about something. My eye, how come it ain't doing now? All of a sudden, my eyes just start watering. They wanted to make it look like I'm crying in my video. Bitch, I'm not crying. There's a difference between crying and being mad. I'm mad and I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that my son is living the way he's living. I'm pissed off that I'm living the way I'm living, that I'm in debt like I am, and that my family life has been destroyed. And this state ain't still did nothing about it. Nothing. Why don't you ask Warren Truck Plant? Why did you put me off my job? Was it because I was crazy? Or you were discussing some protected HIPAA medical shit? Some gynecology shit? What's the real reason you put me off my job? It's because you thought I was crazy or you thought I had a disease and shit. Which one is it, bitch? Because that's what you seem to keep talking about. They so worried about she talking that celibate shit. And what's business of yours? Why are you worried about if I'm want to sleep with anybody or not? You got me around certain people all the time. It ain't none of the people I want to fucking be around. You get me around these people like, what's supposed to happen? Bitch, my mind ain't changed. Just because you read my thoughts, you know my thoughts. Well, your dumb ass should have known that shit. My thoughts ain't changed about none of this shit. It's just, I can't do nothing about it. Fucking defenseless. Around here reporting this shit to motherfuckers that's doing this shit. Oh, they want to see what she talking about. So they start giving them whatever the fuck this is so they can start doing this shit. Ooh, they over there, ooh, and I feeling sexual shit. You nasty bitch. You been out here assaulting me with a goddamn unknown device. That's assault. Sexual assault. Because I've been feeling sexual shit. That is a crime. Whether it's documented or not, I'm being assaulted by an unknown device that was either put on me or somewhere, somehow, by somebody, without my knowledge, without my consent, and without my permission. You made me into something. And then whatever this is, you did this the killing part. Warren Truck Plant talking about I was doing this. Talking about I was harassing somebody. No, that was for them to get me in the hands of those doctors who's finna flick this shit on. Because I told you, I never felt none of this shit until that shit happened to me at Warren Truck Plant. Prior to Warren Truck Plant doing that, I did not feel none of this shit. Now, I used to notice some shit going on in the house as kids coming up, shit disappearing, stuff end up cut. I used to notice that. But far as feeling something, no. I didn't feel none of this until that shit happened at Warren Truck Plant. Then I started feeling all this shit. I ain't never felt this shit. And then whatever it is, I mean, it's sickening to goddamn describe what these motherfuckers doing to men. Supposed to be able to feel some shit. Talking about the bad, they call it the bathroom shit. The booty. They come around me and then I look how they be looking when they buy me or sitting. It's like they sitting there trying to feel something or waiting to feel something or something they feeling because I'm near their ass. And the shit looks sick. It's disgusting that you would do this. What the fuck did you do to me? What the fuck did you turn me into? Let me tell you the length that these people go to. They destroy your credit. Make it where you got to beg them for housing. You got to kiss their ass for employment. If you start doing good money-wise, here they come with some bullshit. They came in my apartment going through all my papers. You want to know why? Because they was looking for shit that cause more debt or create debt or establish fake debt and get me to pay it. I don't know what's real anymore. I'll tell you about a dream I had. True dream back at Chrysler. While I was working at Chrysler. In my house on Bakersfield. I had a dream over there. And see, that's what they like to play with. They like to play with dreams. And they implant dreams. You know what kind? How do you implant a dream in somebody's head? Some of these dreams I have is not my dreams. They are implanted dreams. Because the day I get after I have that dream, when I get up that day, I go outside and they acting out what I just dreamt. They act out shit I saw on TV. Why you acting? What does this got to do with acting? Because you keep acting shit out. What, did you cost me an acting role? Did you cost me some money acting? What did you do? It's something you did. And you got to go around here acting to cover it up. What did you do? You acting like you helped me, but you're not. You was acting like you was trying to help me win lottery by telling me the numbers or trying to help me guess the numbers. You was acting. It wasn't for me, it was for them. All for them. I'll tell you the length of these people go to. I'll tell you about this dream I had. And how they if they can't make the dream true, they try to recreate their own version of it. Had a dream. True story. I was at my house on Biggest. I had a dream that I had won the lottery. The big mega ball, Powerball, I don't know which one it was, but I had won it. Had a dream. And I dreamt that the guys I had slept with started coming to my door, showing up at my door, was trying to sue me, claiming I had gave them something. True story. That was a dream. These people always coming around me, accusing me of having something, talking about a disease. But then when you found out it wasn't true, what did you do? You tried to recreate your own version of that dream, didn't you? When that woman showed up at my door at that apartment with them papers, you tried to recreate your own version of that goddamn dream. The men couldn't show up because I ain't never gave them nothing. But you tried to recreate your version of that dream when that woman showed up at my house with them goddamn papers. That's what they did. They playing games off dreams. They implanting dreams. I mean, I never seen nobody so hell-bent of trying to get members of my family on medication. Keep talking about we need to be on medication. Why, bitch? Because I'm telling the truth about this shit? Why? Why I got to be on medication because you said? Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's something wrong with you because you doing this shit. You so hell-bent, keep talking about she need to be on medication every time I make these videos because they sound crazy. They may sound crazy, but they ain't, bitch. What I don't do is go around lying about this shit. I ain't like that lady that sit up, cried harassment, and did what she did and cost Mel Tucker his $95 million contract. I ain't that type. I don't lie about this shit. You not gonna tell me I ain't been feeling this shit? You ain't gonna tell me I don't know these people been using me. I contact law enforcement about this. I think I'm being used through law enforcement. Because, I got a knack, a talent to figure out shit. So somebody making me feel this crime shit, sexual assault shit. Because you're hoping I get online and talk about it. But see, I'm getting rid of my Facebook. Facebook is gone. I'm deleting that account because something wrong with that account. I couldn't get in contact with one of my high school friends. My reunion is coming up. We got a cruise coming up next month. I couldn't find nothing else about it. Nobody posted nothing about it. Nothing exciting. Here's where you get your t-shirt. Nothing like they normally used to do. And let me tell you the extent this shit went. True story. At my high school reunion, prior to this, our 30th. Prior to our 30th, I went online. I think it was on one of my catering sites. And I saw that it posted one of our classmates had died. That's what it said. And I was like, oh man, she gone? I get to the high school reunion. We sitting there at the table. They doing an acknowledgement of all the classmates that didn't make it. It's no longer was with us. We paying our respects at the table. And then I'm at the table sitting. I said, yeah, I read on Facebook that so-and-so was dead. They said, well, no, she ain't. There she is right there. And pointed her out at the fucking reunion. The shock on my motherfucking face. I said, but I saw on Facebook that they said she was dead. That's how long this shit been going on. You've been doing it through my high school reunions. You've been doing it on Facebook. People I thought I was contacted or going on their site looking for information about our reunion. Fake sites. It's fake. So I'm deleting my Facebook account. I don't want to fool with Facebook. Fake book. That's what it is. It ain't Facebook. It's fake book. Because you don't know who you're talking to. I happen to discover that there's a young boy on there that got a Facebook account with my exact phone number that I have now. And I stumbled upon that when I was trying to change the password to my Facebook. Normally, I find my Facebook through my name. Look it up till it pull up my picture, and then I'll try to reset the password. But this time I put in my phone number and reset the password and was shocked to see this boy come up. Why is this boy got the same exact phone number that I have now on his Facebook? So I called T-Mobile. They talking about maybe it was an old number. That's kind of a coincidence. This boy from Detroit, you got the same exact number, and now I have this phone number. That's a hellified coincidence that I stumbled upon by accident on Facebook. I wonder if his account was fake. But you got my phone number. What did he link into having my phone number on Facebook? Was you tapping into my phone? What was he doing? Let me tell you the other stuff to do. Debt you've cleared up in the past. These people will go through this. If they find out you put in for something, you trying to come up, or like you're trying to get an apartment. Stuff you disputed on the credit bureaus and got cleared up. This disputed. It's off your credit. All of a sudden, at the time you go putting in for the application, this shit pops back up. That's what they do. That's what they capable of. Because they want to keep you under their control. They want to keep me under their control. They go around changing shit to make it look like this shit was never straightened out. Then they show up with bills talking about you got to pay this and pay that. This is what they do. This is what they capable of. This is what they been doing. I ain't making this shit up. This some hellified shit to make up. Like that harassment noise. I started hearing it in 2017. I'm still hearing it right now. It's light now. The last video, they was turning it up. Call it something about, every time I hear this noise, it's something about they don't want to listen to me. What the fuck you mean listen to me? Bitch, you know my thoughts. That is illegal. Do you know what kind of shit that is to be walking around here and find out that what you thinking in your mind is no longer private? That somebody knows every detail about you, even what you thinking at that moment. That nothing is private. You know what them people could do? They'll ruin you. That's what they doing to me. You know everything about me, but yet nobody claims to found a camera. Nobody can find this electronic harassment noise. Ain't nobody found nothing in here to find out how these people know about me. I'll tell you another story. I was at Chrysler before this shit happened, jumped off. It was prior to it jumping off. It was getting close to that shit jumping off. I remember a guy that works in the plant. He walks around with the lunch team. Came over to my station one day where I worked at. I was DR air cleaner install. Came over my station one day and was looking up all in the air around my station. And, he said something to me. He was giving me heads up, something about something. He said, how they know all about you? They got cameras on you? He kept looking all up around my station. He was giving me heads up something then. This was prior to that shit jumping off. He was letting me know that somebody knew all about my business up in that goddamn plant. And he said, what, they got cameras on you? Do you have cameras on me? Have you been lying coming in here? Have you been lying to me talking about it ain't no cameras in here? Have you been lying to me pretending like you was looking and investigating this shit? Have you been lying to me the whole time to continue this shit? I think you have. And they need to be sued for this shit.